Okay, so let me show you today the pattern that I've been teaching before, but now I just show you briefly on the paper. So why this pattern is good? Because it heals pretty nicely, and also the front is more lighter and the back side is a little bit darker, which makes it just even more beautiful. So the first stroke, starting not at the beginning but a little bit from the middle, so it goes like this, just one stroke. Then the second stroke starts from the bottom and it goes roundly to the upper part. The second stroke starts a little bit higher and reaching the upper part. The third one going higher, reaching. Now 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1, and then trying to reach the tail. Now, once we have this side, I start to draw the upper part. I go from here and I do the round stroke, and then continue this stroke like drawing a circle. You see, it will be a circle. Then, because this is more rounded, then the second stroke will be more straight, but still not straight here, not straight here, not perpendicular, but a little bit somewhere in the middle. So it will go like this. Then again, more rounded, and again, not straight, but a little bit like this. And when you reach the tail, when there's arch, you just start to do like strokes more straight, but which pointing towards the tail. Okay? Now we have to fill in this gap. So of course I will be just doing such, maybe a little bit longer, just filling in 1 2 and 3. You can do maybe 4, up to you. Then here you will just do again the stroke which kind of look toward the tail. So 1, and the second one is going into, even here I can put a little bit, again 1 which is pointing towards the tail, and the second one slipping into. Once you are at this area, there are just I would say even just straight lines reaching out the tail. I just can't more stress out how this is so simple, but looks so nice on the client. Why does it look so nice? Because the bottom strokes are rounded, which creates more volume to the picture. The front is also like this kind of strokes. They more look like a real hair, although you have to be careful because you should not intersect them. So you should come as close but not too close. And because microblading the blade is very thin, this will be fine. It's not, because even I draw with a pencil is much more thicker. And just learn how to do the rounded strokes. Learn how to do strokes also rounded in the other direction. Now, if you want to let me explain you how do I hold the client when I do this. So basically, okay, this is the client's brow facing you this way, right? So I do this stroke 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. I would twist her like this, not twist her, twist myself, and then finish from here, from here, from here. And then I would go turn this way to her, turn this way to her, so my hands are not here, now are here, and I would go from this point to down, not from this to up, from this point to down. So before, what I was talking about is that I always started with these points, with the bottom points going up, with this point going up, from this point going up, 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 up. But here I start the opposite. I start from this point, I start from upper part when I blade, when I microblade, and then I start from upper and blade to the down side. But then I don't start from this point blade to there. I turn and I start from this point and use blade to go all the way up. From this point, go all the way up. From this point, go all the way. Well, it's really, really up to you. This is just some tip, because sometimes I remember I was kind of struggling. How should I use my hand? How should I twist? Because it was a little bit uncomfortable, especially in this area, because if you start from this point going up, you will find out that sometimes it doesn't reach the level. Sometimes it ends up lower because you afraid to, of course, go beyond the shape, and sometimes it ends up lower. So I really just start from that point. So I'm sure I reached the point, the level, and then I go down, so that after that the upper part is not wavy. It's the real straight, nice curve, right? So basically, if you can somehow place yourself to start even the same here from upper part to down, upper part from down, you will find out that it's a win-win situation, because this way you are following very precisely the pre-drawn shape, and the chances that left eyebrow equal to the right eyebrow are really huge. So hope you like this this microblading pattern. It's very easy and so useful. I really suggest to practice this microblading pattern. You feel free to send me your practice works and let's discuss them. And it's very clean and it heals really nicely. Okay, thank you for watching. It was Beauty Slash. See you in the next video.